As you can see on the screen, right? So we have a table, e-commerce sales. So imagine this is any e-commerce sales data. We have customer ID, we have invoice ID, invoice amount, and invoice days. Pretty much self-explanatory, but customer ID is basically the ID of customer. Invoice ID are basically unique in this table. Then the amount of that invoice and which date basically the invoice has been made, right? So the first question that we'll solve today is, so based on the data in the table, e-commerce sales, write an SQL query to find customer having the second highest sale value. So out of the customer that you have in this table, right? So if you can see, there are 7 customer, 101, 102. So 7 customer. Which customer has the second highest sale value? Okay, so we'll be solving it. So if any one of you want to try throughout this video, you can pause the video, you can solve and then check. Okay, so now we'll go to MySQL workbench where we'll be solving the problem, right? So first we have the table, right? So that is e-commerce sales. I'll just run a select star to check the value. Okay, so to show you guys how the value looks like, right? As you can see on the screen, right, we have customer ID, we have invoice ID, invoice amount, and invoice date, right? So the question was the second highest customer, right, based on the sale value. So I'll add the query here. So from e-commerce sale, so first we'll be finding the total sale value for each customer, right? Because this is at invoice level. So for that we have to write customer ID, then sum of invoice amount, right, as sales value, right? So and then I'll just show you, this is not the final output, but I'll just show you how this will look like. So we'll just comment this out, right? So if I run this query, so it will give the total sale value for each customer, right? So I'll just run this query. So you can see, so there are 7 customer and their sales value, but we want the second highest, right? So I'll be introducing one with function here, okay, and then I'll name it as CTE as. If you guys are not comfortable with function, please go through with function, any kind of tutorial, or you can search online also. So what with function does is basically creates a subquery for us. Now from the CTE table, right, what I'll do is I'll create a rank, right? So we'll be using rank window function over here. So how this will work is, we'll select customer ID, right, and then we'll use rank. So how rank function works, again, if you are not comfortable, please go through a tutorial. And here we'll be using order by. So rank over, so how rank works is, there is a partition, there is a order by, right? Here we don't need partition by because we need absolute second highest. So order by the sales value, right? And we need highest to lowest. So I'll use this descending. So as sales rank, right? So from this, so if I just run this part, right? So how it will give, it will still have, this is not the final output again, this will just give us the rank. So rank also. So if I keep the sales value here, just to make you guys understand. So if I run it this, so you saw the highest value contained by customer 106, then 107, so and so, right? So this we got, right? We can use this as another CT. So I'll give this name as CT rank arch, this one, and then we'll get the final output, right? So how final output will look like, CT select, we can use star, right, because we need all the output, where sales rank is equal to 2, right? So this will give the second highest. So it will print customer ID, sales value, and sales rank. So as you would have seen in the previous one, so 107 customer has the sales value of 5,500 and the rank was 2, right? So if you just need customer ID, you can just type customer ID and it will just print the customer ID 107, right? I hope the concept is clear to you guys, right? Pretty straightforward. We have just used basic with function and a rank window function.